revenge, somebody might win it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown.
They can't take it to 10.
Hey.
From the area known as Patriot Place, EA Sports set for football at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. A moment ago, the pride of Massachusetts, the Patriots, introduced to this, as always, sold-out crowd as they get set to go head-to-head with the New York Jets. It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. This will be fielded at the 6. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
What's that? 53, check 53. Stop your whining.
They'll run here with a former Steeler. This is Le'Veon Bell. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down.
Second and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, second and 10.
We got 4. We got 4. Under 10. Under 10.
Here's Bell. And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. The safety, Patrick Chung, is the one who makes the stop.
And it's third down.
2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's third and 10.
Hey, 25 to Mike. We'll go 25 to Mike. Go. Go.
Darnold from the gun. Letting one go deep for a noon walk. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
And from that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb.
29. Alpha. It's our time, guys. It's our time. Check 13. Check 13.
Brady now on first down. And Watson has it right side. And they'll mark him down right around the 9, just shy of the 10. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. And he has now hit number 500. Charles, that is his 500th NFL career catch.
Definitely worthy of applause, but I remember when 500 meant you were going to the Hall of Fame. Nowadays, in today's football, 500 puts you on the path, a significant number.
Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Now the leading rusher for the Pats last year is a rookie, Sony Michel. And just not much to be had there. 1 yard out to the 10.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. 14 yards is the pickup there and a New England first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Wait, that 380. Check 50. Alert. Watch the eye. Check.
Alert. Hey, go 66.
Now a first down carry. It's Michel. 12 more yards there and another first down. Well, there's no shortage of great young runners in the NFL, but don't forget about that guy, Sony Michel. First-round pick in 2018. Almost hit 1,000 yards as a rookie, 931 to be exact, to go along with 6 scores for the former Georgia Bulldog. So from the 36 now, first and 10.
Let's go, baby. Turn over. Get that ball.
Let's go on. No, 66.
Bang, bang.
450.
Brady. He's going to air it out for Dorsett. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
The throw on second down by Brady is incomplete. James White, the man he was looking for out of the backfield. But now it'll be third down.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
Now they face a third and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Box drop.
Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57.
Hey, check it.
Tight down. There you go. Check. Crunch.
Regular.
Now Brady. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's fourth down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
Good work, boy. Let's go.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
And on the first drive, 3 and out. I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10. And they'll keep it on the ground with Bell. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2.
At the 26-yard line.
Go sack.
53, Mike. Check. 53, Mike. I got it.
On second and 12, Darnold, a screen to Bell. Only a yard there, sniffed out well defensively, and it brings up third.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed, but all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
Now Darnold. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Dietrich Wise able to get him down for a loss of 11, and it brings up fourth down. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And the Jets hit the board first. It's 3-0. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent, that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. Brady and the Patriots now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They begin with Michel on the ground. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
The New England Patriots remain consistent on offense with a stable of running backs. They added Sony Michel, the 31st pick of the draft in 2018, to that stable at the University of Georgia, mainly for his ability to run inside the tackles and add a little thump to their game.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Hey, echo. Nice 57's mine.
To throw is Brady. Looking left sideline, incomplete. Julian Edelman, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and short.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
72.
Brady now to throw. This is White on the screen. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. 3rd down turns to 1st with that 5-yard pickup.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a 1st down.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Working from the gun, it's Brady. He hits his target, left side, Watson. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. 2nd tour of duty for Watson with the Patriots. Remember, New England drafted him way back in 2004 out of Northwestern. He retired in the offseason after finishing the campaign with New Orleans, but decided to come back for one more go-around with the Patriots, and they might need him, especially with Rob Gronkowski no longer in uniform. And Brady's throw there, incomplete. Demaryius Thomas, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and short.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Regular.
Lucky. Check. Fresno.
Rip.
Fresno. Kill.
72. Alert!
They'll try and run for it. Here's Michel. And he has the 1st down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. Now it looks like we've got a Patriot down, slow to get up. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Close 50.
Here's Brady. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Philip Dorsett, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Partner, I think it's high time to get him some passes that he's comfortable with. Some easy throws, some completions. He's not even hitting the 50% thus far.
Well, certainly that has played a big role into why they are trailing right now. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Check 24.
They'll run it here. This is James White. And he's able to get this one down to about the 40. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Check 52. Check hot route. Hot. Shoot. Check 50. Rip.
Throwing now is Brady. And he'll have his man. That's Edelman. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Edelman's first catch, and it's good for a first down. The former 7th-round pick, Julian Edelman, just continues to have such a productive career.
And has made himself into a receiver. Remember, he was a college quarterback, and not just a productive one, a very good one.
At Kent State, right?
Yes, a great leader, a guy who can make plays with his feet and his arm. Got to the NFL and had to convert into being a receiver and was drafted that way. And that conversion, oh boy, it's been good.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They stay on the ground. This time it's Michel. And he'll take this down for about 4 yards, down to the 15. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
Wait, 20. Hey,
they're scared. They're scared. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
Hey, 66.
Brady going to try and throw on 3rd down. Trying to squeeze it into Edelman, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Avery Williamson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. To throw on 2nd and 6, Darnold. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 23, and his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, all right, because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician. But you're right, it felt like a matter of time, and you got to think the guys on defense, they couldn't wait for this opportunity after what they saw on tape.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 13 at the 27-yard line.
The loss of 3 on that 1st down pass play. Now 2nd and 13. Now Brady. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Jordan Jenkins. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. Tough spot for the Pats now after the sack as Brady will lead them up 3rd and long.
Let's go. Pick it up, G. Mike 54. Mike 54.
72.
Shotgun now for Brady. Going for the deep ball. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Ryan Poole that time there to get a hand on it.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
And he's going to miss this one. That is no good. Well outside the left upright, and this score will stay right where it is. So an empty possession there. What do you think went wrong, Charles?
Well, it looked like maybe the plant leg might have given way just a little, and when that happens, guys have a tendency to pull through the ball to compensate. And in doing so, sent this one off target.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. He was looking for a Nunwa there, and it'll bring up third down.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Hey, Charlie!
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. And he's got a Nunwa. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Quincy Enunwa. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Jets get the quick strike touchdown. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead grows to 10-0. Now after the touchdown, it's Lachlan Edwards to kick it away. This is taken at his 4. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, it's Brady. Looking deep for Demarius. Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. Picked off by Brian Poole. And a great return as he takes us up just shy of the 45. He was trying to hit Thomas that time. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Go!
25 the mic. Exit. At 25 the mic. We'll go 25 the mic. Hey. At 25 the mic. We'll go 25.
A shotgun snap for Darnold. And his throw's going to be incomplete. It was the veteran Devin McCourty who got a hand in there to break that one up.
I think that's a big-time play there because the slant route is really hard to cover because the timing is so quick. But able to see it, diagnose it, and get to the football, that's why he was able to bat it away.
Throwing here on third down. Darnold, throw left side complete. It's Bell. And he will get this to the midfield stripe, but that's not going to be enough. He's a few yards short. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Here's Lachlan Edwards now. He'll boot it away from about his 35. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
Check. Watch 54. You got nothing today. You got nothing.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Brady now 8 of 17 so far, so under 50%, but he's got a first and 10. Now Brady. He completes it right side to right. A very good move, but for a relatively modest gain out near the 32. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Brady going to throw. And Watson has it right side. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. New England on third down. They've hit 4 of 7. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
Hey, Alabama.
Again, they'll throw with Brady. And Brady going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Brian Poole. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the right hash and call it an even 50 yards. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken at his 4. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution, or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Brady. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. Josh Gordon, the intended receiver. 3rd down here.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Sugar!
Operating from the gun. Brady, he's going to go for a big play downfield. And that is incomplete. Another drive comes and goes. Still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and when the second half comes, you know, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. But you just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
The Patriots send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket.
Let's go!
At their own 11-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Here's Darnold. And he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line.
Well, let's go ahead and detail this situation here. 3rd and long coming up, back near your own goal line. I would be very hesitant about throwing the football in this situation.
Maybe just run up the middle?
Yeah, I think that might be the spot for them. You got to try and find some space for your punter because you don't want him backed up where he has to alter what he does.
On 3rd down, they go Montgomery. And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as they'll stop him well short of the yellow line. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 4th down. Here's Lachlan Edwards now as he's on to punt for New York. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. And now Edelman. 43 yards on the punt, return of 4. And the Patriots will have great starting position as they take over 1st and 10.
Wait, that 380! Alert! Hey, exit!
57's Mike. Mike 57.
Guys, it's game situation. Let's go. Go Bandit! Crash! 380! Hey!
Brady now on 1st down. Caught on the right side by Dorsett. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
I'm guessing, partner, that if we're in the huddle with the Patriots right now, there's not a single guy that thinks they have any chance of coming back in this one, especially not with Tom Brady.
Yeah, who's Tom Brady? What's he done in the past as far as comebacks are concerned? They're down right now, but that can evaporate quickly with him at the huddle. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Well, James White, you know that he can catch the football. He was 3rd in the NFL amongst running backs last year with 87 catches. And as we've seen, sometimes they come in bunches. Super Bowl 51, he had 14 grabs, including the winning score. Last year in the divisional round versus the Chargers, 15 receptions for White.
Right there. 54 Mike.
Check Mike.
Throwing on 1st down is Brady. Complete to Watson, the tight end. And he's got some space here. Give him 30 yards there.
They're still looking for their first touchdown of the game, and for a second, I thought they had it right there.
Looking on the sideline, it's finally good to see nods of approval as a welcome sign of life that this offense needed. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Hey, Alabama.
Trying to pound it in here with Michel. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Sony Michel, his first touchdown of the new season, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Now Stephen Gostkowski on for the extra point. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now.
Next to score, Jets 10, Patriots 7.
Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession. That was punt the football, because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing, but control the game offensively. Put together some first downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10.
Let's go, let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. All day. And lady, check.
To throw is Darnold. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Robbie Anderson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Jets will extend their lead. Now the try here for the point after. It's good to make it 17-7. Now after the touchdown, it's Lachlan Edwards to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace where we go 2 minutes. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
They run on 1st down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7 forthcoming. In on the stop, the Pro Bowl strong safety Jamal Adams.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. And it's Michel once again. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down.
But if these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they're going to have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, Brady. They'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Brandon Copeland. He's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down. The Patriots send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Now it's Crowder. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Elsewhere, second half is underway up in Orchard Park. And that one pretty well wrapped up. The Bengals growing the lead even further. We'll keep you updated on that one as it progresses. On 1st and 10, Darnold. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Patriots. I don't know who all is to blame there, but I love seeing pick sixes.
Nothing like seeing someone pluck it out of the air and go the other way and see people try to change directions. Hard to do.
Extra point good by Gostkowski. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Fresh off the pick six, it's Darnold. And that is is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Incomplete. Coverage on the play by Patrick Chung.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Bell. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
Now that's a nice play. Got me fired up, partner. But can they do it back-to-back plays? All the training that you go through as a defense for these situations, when you have to get the ball back, everything you go through, holding up the runner, raking at the football, getting to the passer, knocking it out of his hands, whatever way, they have to get the ball back.
Now can they stand tall again for a huge 4th quarter stop?
Come get some. Come on here. Come get some.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Darnold. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets 1st down. Darnold now 5 straight completions here in this 2nd half. 1st and 10. Darnold from the gun. Under pressure now, Darnold, and he goes down. Dietrich Wise Jr. picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Darnold. Got an open man. It's a noon one. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on 3rd down.
Hey, nice 7.
Let's go. Hey, 25 to Mike. We're going 25 to Mike. I know you. Hey, lady.
Now Darnold. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a 1st down there and continue to eat this one out, now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They snap it. They're going for it there, Charles.
It's got to be a full evaluation of their team. Do they trust their defense in this situation? They didn't, no matter where they get the ball, they go downfield. Remember when Bill Belichick went for it in that game, right, against Indianapolis on the road? Everybody said, why'd you go?
Is the pickup there and a New England 1st down. Tom Brady needing a 4th quarter comeback here. He's actually only done it 8 times in the last 5 years, but if you break that down further, the Pats in those years rarely losing in the 4th quarter like they are now. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. And he's going to go down. They sack him back for that.
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
Brady hitting Dorsett complete. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you?
54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
Sugar.
Let's go, Heavy.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. And it'll be intercepted. Marcus May with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Edelman was the intended target.
Well, I don't think we'll have to look very hard to find our play of the game. That was an absolutely monstrous big play right there. Backs to the wall. The offense has it in the red zone, driving for the winning score. And he says, not on my watch. And that is one happy bunch on the sidelines.
53 is the mic. 53 is the mic.
I'm here all day. Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog.
They'll start out on the ground with Bell. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
From the 22, Darnold going deep now for Herndon. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The veteran Jason McCourty there to make sure that one didn't find its target. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important third down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and eat away at the clock.
Here's Darnold. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Bell. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down.
Couldn't just sit on it here, could they? Had to throw the ball on third down. Got the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They've got to feel great.
And defensively, a backbreaker. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards there. That's not a guy they want to see consistently. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. They'll run it with Bell. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Back-to-back 11-yard gains, and they've got another first down. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Bell. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
At the Patriots' 45-yard
line. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
Caught here by Bell. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Darnold. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's third down.
I think he's taking an awful chance with the football right there. You've got to lead. You've got to protect it. And he's taking chances putting it out there in a little bit of jeopardy.
Especially in a spot like this, 4th quarter, as you said, trying to cling to that advantage.
Yeah, that one probably should have been picked, huh?
On third down, here's Bell. Still going. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Call it a gain of 11 yards, and that should just about do it. Now they get the timeout. It leads you to wonder, will they kick it here or risk running another play and possibly not getting down in time? We'll see.
Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. It's a party. That's it.
The Jets, with victory seemingly in hand, they take a knee. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. So the field goal unit is on the field, as this is a big spot right here. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. From the left hash, this will be a 41-yarder. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over. So it's a victory here for the New York Jets. And, of course, this win a big one. They can hang their hat on this victory on the road against the defending Super Bowl champs.
And you know how difficult it is for the team that wears the crown, because they're going to get everyone's best shot. So let's face it, they circled this game. We're going to go in there and take down the defending Super Bowl champs. This is our opportunity. They're not going to walk out of here with a trophy today, but they will walk out with respect around the league. And to them, that's vitally important.